A huge night for the North Melbourne Football Club, celebrating 100 years in the competition. Unfortunately, the game didn't turn out the way they had wanted, but some of the icons of the football club, AFLW premierships, celebrating VFL and AFL flags. Adam Simpson, Drew Petrie among some of the big names. I don't know about Goldie wearing a North Melbourne scarf when he's lining up for the Bombers on Saturday.
Come on,
there is the game's record
he was there
holder,
for so long.
Brenda Harvey. It was really cool to see all these great figures of North Melbourne before the game.
And the Cracker brothers, how much joy did they bring to North fans? Exquisitely skilled. Brilliant
team shot at the end. We've brought John Ralph in for the quiz because we didn't want it to be Joey v me and me absolutely annihilate him and Joey's confidence be ruined.
So in honour of North Melbourne's 100 years, it's North Melbourne trivia.
Oh, okay.
And the first question we're going to ask is, who has won the most best and fairest for North Melbourne?
Anthony Stevens.
Anthony Stevens.
Incorrect.
Well,
Keith Green.
Incorrect. In fact, you haven't named anyone in the top four yet.
It's not Wayne Carey.
Boomer won 5.
He won 4.
Boomer won 5.
It's not David
won
King.
more than Boomer?
No.
Boomer.
So it's Boomer with 5.
There you go. I thought someone would have. Yep.
Teasdale, Dench and Carey with 4 apiece. Question 2. Now, John Longmire was on 96 goals coming into the last game of the 1990 season, but he fell short of 100. What did he kick that day?
2-8.
2-8, right on the money, Ralphie. If you don't mind.
Did you write an article on that recently?
Yes, in September last year.
Right.
So he's had 10 shots at goal.
And he only needed 4.
Kicked 14 too, about 6 weeks earlier.
Bradman just to average it.
Yeah, correct. Very much so. All right.
Okay.
In his first 3 matches for North Melbourne, how many goals did Adrian McAdam kick?
Oh, lots. I remember this.
A 7 and 8 and a 5. I'm going to say 21.
19.
I just remember the weeks after this happening on the news, they had a vision of him kicking the ball into a bin at Arden Street and how incredibly skilled he was.
Kicked 7 in his first game.
Then like an 8 or a 9.
Then 10.
10 and then a 4.
And then 6.
Oh,
23. 23 if you don't mind.
Did you pick a number?
No.
I didn't pick a number. I was
lots.
just reminiscing on the watching him kick the ball into the bin.
You were closest with lots.
It's on 0, so I'd start picking a number pretty quick if I was you.
Rightio, you can go back out to your go back into your newsroom.
49 years ago, Malcolm Blight kicked this famous torpedo against the Blues. Have a look at it. I want you to tell me how far does it travel. Distance, not height, just distance.
Are we including even past the goals?
Distance.
Well,
not to the goal line, to where the ball went.
I'm going to boo-boo this. I don't think it's as big as what everyone thinks because it was in front of the point of the square. I'm going to go 71 metres.
I'm going to go 74.
76.
OK, well, we labbed it up. So, Joey, you think it was a little bit hyped up? Let's have a look at the labbed up version.
Not the data probably poo-poo it, but
3.9 metres high, Sam Darcy style.
80 metres.
Oh, no, that's pretty good. He's an 80 metre
80, if you don't mind. 80 metres.
71 of the goals.
How about Blighty trying to get it back up to the bar for the drinks, which knocked off at quarter time as well. So there's a few boys scurrying back to the function there.
He's a ripper, Blighty. All right, North Melbourne has had 4 Mark of the Year winners. Who are they?
Winston Abraham.
Yes, that was 98. There was one in 91, one in 2016 and one back in 1978.
Daniel Wells, he was goal of the
Goal
year.
of the year, Kung Fu kick.
Lindsay Thomas?
Nope.
Wayne Carey?
Nope.
Not Mick Moulton.
A little left footer in 1991.
Brett Allison.
Freddie Allison, yes.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Great hanger.
I remember that.
Great hanger.
Good one. Brett Allison. Not 2016.
2016.
2016. Andrew Swallow or someone?
No, a big man.
Big Drew Petrie.
No.
Ruckman.
Big.
Big Dumb Ruckman.
Sandy. No, he wouldn't have taken that.
Aaron Sandlands for Fremantle. Spider Burton.
Spider Burton.
2016. There's a big key forward.
Someone cheat in my ear, please.
Nathan Thompson.
Majak.
Majak. Of course, Majak.
And you didn't get the 1978. Who was their great full forward back then?
Dancy was a fullback. Shimmer was dominating. Snake Baker?
Yes.
There you go. That's cheating. I've got half.
That's Snake Baker.
Yep.
That one, I remember that one. Yeah,
that was brilliant.
Gavin Krasinski.
Massive.
And then Madjacks,
Yeah, that was
couple
good.
against the Pies.
We weren't
Big
great
grabs.
there. We weren't.
They're big grabs. Two
When's
questions to
David
go.
King featuring in these?
Two questions to go. All right. Name this modern-day player who attended the relocation protest in 2007.
Luke McDonald.
Yes, you can see it in the
Yeah,
face
exactly.
already.
can't you?
Luke McDonald, yeah.
Very familiar. And the final question
His sister,
tonight.
I presume.
Since and including 2020, North Melbourne has had 5 coaches. Can you name them? Look at all the hands go.
Noble,
Tip them off. David Noble, yes.
Clarko, Shaw.
Clarko,
Adams.
Shaw.
Lee Adams.
Lee
that's
Adams,
one.
yes. And one more.
We've got Clarko in there.
Yeah.
One more.
Noble,
Brad
Reece,
Scott.
Shaw.
They've been pretty bad, haven't they? Let's face
He
it.
did 10 games. Another caretaker.
Crocker didn't do caretaking then.
That was back in the day
That
after
was
Brad Scott.
Before that.
No, I'm thinking of Carlton.
they've
I'm thinking of
sacked
what
a lot
Carlton's was
mid-season,
like.
haven't they?
Barker and Teague. No, there's
He had been at Carlton.
10.
So Adams is the one caretaker, and then the second.
He had coached at Carlton.
Ratton.
Yes.
Ratton.
That's right, he
Red
did
Rat.
too.
Of course, Clarko
Was the other
away.
one.
Yeah,
There you go.
Can't believe you didn't have Kingy as any of the answers to that.
Well, we couldn't find any decent questions to get Kingy involved.
What about Wayne Carey laughing at the back of the pack? You reckon that Dennis Pagan won't give him a square up at some stage in the next couple of weeks?
It'll get back to him. It'll get back to
He
him.
misses nothing, that bloke.
They're always going to giggle a few of those North
Yeah, it was
Melbourne boys
fun.
listening to Pagan one more time.
Big night for North Melbourne.
Big night for North Melbourne, big night for the Bulldogs as well. We've sent Brad Johnson to Ed Richards to find out how it all went down.
Well, that's a big win. That's a solid win as well. They certainly made you earn that tonight with their celebrations. They played with a lot of emotion and passion, which I knew you expected.
Yeah, we definitely expected it. I mean, 100 years is such a big event. We've obviously had ours early in the year, and it was such a great way to celebrate the club. So we knew they were going to come out firing, which they did, and it was a tight contest in that first half. We just knew we had to hold on and just get our basics right, which we did really well in the second half, and we were able to kick away.
Oh, you certainly did. It's been a big couple of weeks, hasn't it, for the club? And you got Bond's 250th last week, and then Tom's tonight, and a couple of W's to go with it.
Yeah, it's always good winning on the milestones. I mean, they're pretty happy, the boys, getting a few wins in the 250th. So it's just great to celebrate those boys as well. I mean, they've been so big for this football club. And obviously just been so amazing on field and off field as well. So it's just great to be able to recognise them over the last 2 weeks.
What was amazing was your comeback tonight, because you look like you're in a lot of strife there with I think it was Cam Zerha coming through the contest with yourself. You attack it with the ferocity that you always have, but you did hold the shoulder. Is it okay?
Yeah, it feels good now. Feels great, which, I mean, I'm surprised by. Maybe it was a bit of carry on, I don't know. But it was sore at the time, but...
Yep.
Feels good now. So I've come back on the ground. I played out the game, which is always positive. So
Was it something that just settled down for you? Like, you came off in a fair bit of pain. You walked underneath with the docks.
Yeah.
And did it just slowly just come
started
back quickly,
settling
yeah?
really quickly. Had a bit of a squirt in there as well.
Yeah.
So Zim was able to apply that, which was great.
Yep.
And, it's still numb now, so we'll see how I pull up tomorrow.
Absolutely. All the very best with that as well. Aaron Norton back in some pretty good form too the last couple of weeks, and he was catching everything tonight.
Yeah, it was great to see. I mean, North was great last week. He was the reason we won that, big reason we won that game last week. So for him to continue and play so well tonight, hit the scoreboard as well. It's always good to hit the scoreboard as a forward to get yourself involved, and he did such a great job.
Well done tonight, and it's another big win for the footy club. Congratulations on your own form again, but also the form of the team.
Beautiful. Thanks, Johnny. Thanks, mate.